Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and today we're here for another episode of Loot from 1 Hour, a series where I sort of show you guys some possible money-making methods and show you guys what I can get, or what you can possibly get from catching 1 hour of a specific Pokemon. Today we're going to be focusing on Staryu. Now, Staryu is a pretty interesting Pokemon because you don't actually unlock the best encountering method for Staryu for a very long time. The best place to encounter Staryu is at Route 13 in Unova on the water because you don't have to fish for it. Not having to fish for encounters, just being able to run back and forth saves you a ton of time. It's also a very common encounter. So we're going to be starting here in Undella Town, riding our bikes up north, and then heading over to this water patch over here that I'll be showing you guys. I'm going to try enough Pokeballs and everything. Now, it should be a pretty easy Pokemon to catch. The best bet, I'm going to be bringing my catching Breloom, of course, and just having False Swipe and Spore. Come over here. You're going to need Surf, of course, and it's going to be on this big patch of water here. A lot of people will come here and actually run back and forth to Shiny Hunt for Staryu because it's probably your best bet. Staryu is a really interesting Pokemon because it has no gender, which is super important, so it has no age group. Starmie/Staryu can only breed with itself or other Staryu/Starmie, and that is a good thing if the Pokemon is very desired, but a bad thing if the Pokemon isn't too desired. But thankfully, Starmie is very desired at an OU Pokemon. It's very powerful. It has a really nice special attack stat, a really nice speed stat. You can also bring it as a pretty bulky rapid spinner to set up another +1 of speed, which can be super relevant. It learns things like Ice Beam, which is super important and powerful for countering Garchomp. It can have Psychic or Psych Shock for Conkeldurr. Bulky water types are just a good Pokemon in general, obviously. It's a pretty, useful and powerful Pokemon in competitive play. Alright, but now you know why Staryu is good, so let's go ahead and start catching. Now, I do want to say really quick that we're looking for like timid, modest nature Staryus. 31 special attack, 31 speed are also going to be our best bet. We'll also encounter some Wingulls here, but I am just going to be running away from all of them. But I'm going to go ahead and start catching. I'll see you guys after 1 hour, and I'm excited to show you guys the loots. Alright, this is what it looks like. This is what we ended up with after 1 hour of catching Staryu. 39 Staryus. Honestly, a pretty good amount if you ask me. We did also end up with 1 Stardust and 1 Starpiece. I'll check those values in a quick sec, but first things first, I've got to sort through all of these Staryus, figure out which one have IVs, which one have, notable stats, and I think I'm just going to release the extras, but I'll check the base price on them pretty quick. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to be releasing the extras. It's not really worth it to sell a Pokemon when it's only going to be around like 1,500 or less, 1,400 Pokeyen per. You're losing 1K on the listing fee and you're risking gaining only 400 Pokeyen if they sell. It's really not worth it. I think it's really only worth mass selling Pokemon like that if they're around 3K or more. If you're making 2K or more on a listing, then I think it's worth it. Alright, first things first, the Stardust and Starpiece are really easy. You literally just sell them to shops for their profits. You don't have to worry about that. So Stardust sells for 2K to a Pokemart, and then Starpiece sells for around 5K. It's like 4,900, but I'm just going to count it as 5K. So our base value just with the items is going to be 7K. So I'm going to plug that into our trusty calculator in the bottom right. Alright, after sorting through all of the Staryu, I'm left with 3 different categories of Staryu. 1 times 31, I believe these are noted IVs, and these just have a nature, so timid, modest, and timid, which will sell for a decent base price. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start price checking these guys. First things first, let's just do the natures. They should be pretty simple and easy to price check. So let's go ahead and go over to our GTL, type in Staryu, and then the first thing I'm going to check is timid. Since I have 2 of them anyway, let's see if they go for a decent base price. It looks like the base price of a timid Staryu is going to be around 6K. I might go 5,998 is probably going to be the base price. So basically 6K, essentially. This is the timid one. Yeah, timid. So 5,998. I'll sell both of those timid ones for 6K and add 12K to our price check. Alright, so that puts our total to 19K, and then I'm surprised how much modest Staryu sell for. The cheapest modest Staryu, I guess, this one has a 1 times 31. I see. So there's no just base modest Staryu. I'm going to sell this modest Staryu with no IVs for 4,999. I think that's pretty fair, although it might take a bit to sell. We'll see, but we'll calculate at 5K, add 5K to this. Just a little bit of a judgment call. I think that's a pretty fair price. Alright, that puts us at 24K. Let's go ahead and run through the noted Staryus next. Alright, now this is probably the best out of the noted Staryus, if I remember correctly. It's 20 plus in HP, defense, special defense, and speed. Now, obviously, the speed's kind of low, but it really just needs special attack, and it has a rash nature. Now, this is the definition of a very suboptimal Staryu/Starmie, but this could be the starting point for a really good mediocre comp Starmie, if that makes sense. So it's definitely going to be a cheap-ish mon. Let's see. So the cheapest one we see with these search criteria at 20 plus across in these stats is 5k, which is super cheap. But we know that we have the rash nature, which should up the price a little bit, but it's going to be tough. These might take a while to sell. This one's pretty comparable, but has a 31, which is a big deal. I think I'm going to go ahead and just undercut this one, even though I have the nature. This is going to be a tough sell. I'm going to tell this for 4,999 and see if that sells. I'm going to add 5k to our price check because of that, and then head back to the other noted stars. We've got 2 left. Now, I'm really not sure if these are going to sell for much, if I'm being totally honest, but I'm going to try my best. They might just go for a couple K. Let's see what we can get. So 20 plus on Staryu, 20 plus, 20 plus, no 20 there, and then 20 plus on HP. Let's search Staryu. Once again, Staryus are genderless, so they can only breed with other Staryus. So it is important to understand that you know, they're not in an egg group. So they can only you're always searching for species with Staryu and never by egg group because there's no egg group to search for. Pretty easy TLDR. I'm just gonna list this for $3.99. Pretty easy price check. I'll add 4k. These might take a while to sell. Some of these Staryus have been sitting here for like 6 days. Some of these have been sitting here for a while, so I'm a little scared. I'm usually really confident with how stuff sells when I do price check loot from 1 hours like this. I've pretty much never had something. Occasionally I'll have to bump down the price of something like 5 to 10k, but I pretty much never have something go unsold. Nothing ever goes unsold. I end up just bumping down the price a little bit, and then usually, like I want to say 96% of loot from 1 hours, you'll see the Pokemon sell for the price that I list it for, if not higher. It's usually a really, really good representation of how much money was made in that 1 hour. I get a lot of people asking me, like, how, did they sell? Like, blah, blah, blah. They pretty much always sell. I'm pretty confident in that assessment. But this might be one of the tougher ones that I've found, where a lot of these have been listed for like days. So these might take a while to sell. Now this is a very comparable one. Once again, just going for 2k, which I'll go ahead and list this thing for 2k and just add 2k to the price check. But that's a very, very small income. Alright, but now onto the most important price checks, which are the 1x31s. They're also probably the easiest price checks, aside from this one, which I believe was the best Staryu that I caught, which is really, really good. It even has bold nature, which is a pretty desired nature. People definitely love balty Staryus and Starmies nowadays. But let's go ahead and do the easy 1x31s. Now this Staryu will be selling for around 11k. That's a pretty easy price check. We'll go ahead and add that on. Once again, I messed up the calc 1 sec. Alright, 35k plus 11k, putting us at 46k total profit so far, not counting listing fees. Now, the next Staryu is also a 1x31 special attack, so I'm going to be selling it for the same exact price and just adding a plus 11k to our price check, putting us at 57k. Alright, now thankfully all of the 1x31 Staryus that I caught were in really good stats. 2 of them were 2x31, or obviously 1x31 special attack, and the other was 1x31 speed. So let's see how much a 1x31 speed Starmie sells for. Alright, looks like 11k, very similar to the special attacking ones. It really makes sense, so we'll just add an extra 11k onto the price check. I keep forgetting the extra 1. I'll just add 10k and then add 1k, putting us at 68k total so far. Alright, now on to the last price check, but the most important price check of the entire video. Bold nature is really good, 31 speed is incredible, it has everything that it needs, 25 plus, except for the special defense, which will need to be bred 1 time for, but this is 1 breed away from being a very good competitive Starmie, so it is really, really close to just being a fantastic competitive Pokemon. Alright, now with the search criteria, 25 plus HP, 25 plus defense, 25 plus special attack, and 31 defense under Staryus, I end up with this one that's 90k and is 2x31. Now, 2x31 is obviously a bit better, but I do have the bold nature, which is a lot better than mild. Mild's obviously a nice suboptimal nature, but bold is like actually the desired nature for Starmie. I can show you guys this by showing you the statistics under OU. Let's scroll down until we find Starmie. Where is it at? And timid. Ooh, bold is a lot less desired than I thought nowadays. Actually, huge correction for the making of this video. Excuse me. So timid. This is surprising. Bold nature got picked up in favor for a long time in Starmies, but I hadn't realized. I'm not an OU player, so I probably should have looked this up before watching the video. I apologize for that. Timid is actually the most desired. I know timid was the most desired for a very long time, but I thought Favor switched over to Bold, but it looks like it's gone back to Timid. So, interesting. Okay. Bold is still used, but much less. So I think it's kind of comparable-ish to this 90k one, but a lot less. So what I'm going to do, this is a judgment call. I think I'm going to go ahead and list this Starmie for anywhere between 60 to 80k. I think I'm going to go 80k and see if it sells. This might go down. This might have to be relisted down as far as 60k. So what I might do is I might just add it to the price check as a plus 70k. I'll try to meet it in the middle ground. Even though I'm going to be listing it for 80k, I'm going to meet it in the middle ground. This could sell for anywhere between 60 to 80k. I'll calculate at 70k. So that puts us at 138k made during this 1 hour of Staryu. Now, I do think a lot of that profit was made because of the luck on that really good catch of Staryu. I think this is probably not the best money-making method. I think you should not be catching Staryu unless you're also shiny hunting for Staryu. If you want to shiny hunt for Staryu and also make some really decent money on the side, then this is a pretty fantastic money-making method / method to be playing and doing in PokeMMO. I will say that once again, if you just want to purely make money, there are many, many other better money-making methods out there than this, but this is actually pretty solid. I'd say this is pretty decent. If you like Staryu, if you like the chance of the shiny, if you like running back and forth in water for whatever reason, if you just want to enjoy it, if it sounds enjoyable to you, go hit it up. Go try it. Not the worst money-making method by any means, but definitely not as good as I thought it might have been. So I want to say after listing fees and after the price of Pokeballs, we probably made around 120k on this, 120k profit, but like 138k revenue. So that's going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it was informative, informational, educational, and you guys enjoyed it. So if you did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Dislike it if you didn't. Dislike it if I stumbled over my words too much and I'm too lazy to edit through it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. Check out the Discord link down below if you want to see more content like it and see whenever I upload ASAP or whenever I'm live here streaming on YouTube. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, there are links down below to do so. I appreciate you guys' time. Hopefully you guys make some great Pokeyen today. Peace. Yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and first things first, I want to say thank you for watching the video until the very end. Secondly, I want to say thank you to all the names on screen right now. This clip is used to say thank you so much to all my YouTube members, Twitch subscribers, and everyone who goes above and beyond and supports the channel and allows me to wake up every morning and make PokeMMO videos for you guys. Thank you so much, and have a great day.